up me like Justin Bieber. Go me, go me, go me, go me, go me.
Oh my goodness, her teeth just fell out of her damn head.
Hold up. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit him with the one take.
Hey guys, welcome back to Chrissy Comments, where we sit in my living room and talk about the foolishness and debauchery of our world. And today we're going to talk about the craze, the trend that's got everybody in the dentist's office in a chair getting new teeth.
I just wanna party, I ain't tryna be your wife. He just wanna so he gon' buy me what I like. Now he tryna cuff, but I can't give him my whole life. I just wanna party, I ain't tryna be your wife. I ain't tryna waste my time, I ain't tryna make you mine. Damn, her skin so smooth, little baby, aging like fine wine. Marnie on her body, and she shaking, she a dime. He say that he love me, but this money.
So we see the rise of veneers simply because we now have lower cost options. Because normally veneers can cost you upwards of like up to $2,500 per tooth. That's a lot of money. So that's why we used to only see this on celebrities who could actually afford it. But now we're starting to see them on your average everyday person, like a you or I, just going to work and doing their normal thing. And it's one thing to say, okay, I had a jacked up smile, I needed some veneers. All right, cool. Save up your money, go get a bag, go fix your teeth. But when there's really nothing wrong with your teeth, you just want this generic looking celebrity smile. It's just kind of like, all right, calm down, calm yourself down. So we're seeing regular people get veneers more now because there are more affordable options. And these affordable options are not just only going out of the country to like Turkey or Mexico. And listen, I'm actually all for tourism, cosmetic tourism, travel stuff, because I have faith in doctors outside of the country of the US. You know, like the US doctors are not the end all to be all. So I know that there are people that travel to different countries to get their teeth done, and I don't see anything wrong with that. But now we have come up with this sector of people called veneer techs who are unlicensed and really kind of like untrained people to do veneers. And now that is like it's creating a cheaper route and pathway for regular people to get veneers on a budget.
Teeth by Tisha?
Yes, who's calling?
My friend gave me your number. She said you have a deal for composite veneers at your salon, $200 a tooth.
Yeah, that's on Saturdays and it's $250 per tooth.
You're going to jail.
Girl.
So what is a veneer tech? So a veneer tech is someone who performs cosmetic dentistry without a license or in an unlicensed setting. So veneer techs usually just complete a very short training program, usually ranging from the price of like $2,000 to $3,000, that are certified by people who are not dental professionals at all. They simply just receive a certificate for completion, and then they go and wreck people's mouths.
What on earth is going on with this whole veneer tech situation? This is literally ludicrous. If you guys are not yet on veneer tech TikTok, oh my God. To catch you up to speed, there are certain people offering 2-day courses on how to do veneers on real people. And then they're offering these certificates for veneer techs, which is not a real position at all. And these people are going out there and literally destroying mouths.
Down veneer techs, but like people are just not thinking 2 steps ahead, because once these are on, who's going to take them off? Like this guy has decay all over his teeth and he got composite veneers placed right on top by a veneer tech. And I'm not hating on it because it's a pretty dramatic change, but yo, those are just plastered on top of decay. We don't do that. That can cause so many problems and infections.
So if you don't believe me, let's go take a look at some people who chose to get their veneers done by yours truly, a veneer tech.
What you paid for?
I paid $8,000 for these bitches, son. I emptied my whole savings account thinking I'm about to have a new smile.
Can you smile for me?
Like that?
So how they feel?
Them bitches hurt. Jaws locked up like I done popped the 4X pills. They're too big, they're too wide, they won't fit. I got a biggie, barely can talk, I got a lisp. I ain't have a lisp at first. My tongue feels shorter, my gums are weak. Teeth sweat, make it last forever. They call me Tupac Shakur. People say I look like Steve Harvey. They saying she like The tooth shall set you free. Dumb shit, pissing me off. And I looked in the mirror, I said, what the is this? The doctor gonna say, do you like them? I said, heavens no. I hate them actually. These bitches is disgusting. You the f up, bro.
I reached out to this lady. She go by the Veneer Fairy, D with Thee. I reached out to her about 2 months ago and told her I wanted to get a service from her. Would she provide veneers? I guess that's her specialty. She was licensed in or whatever. So she sent me up. She was like, we done. I'm finished with you. So she takes some pictures. I'm like, oh, these things feel funny. I can't, at that point, I was talking so weird. I'm going to post the video when I get done so y'all can see how I was talking. I was like, oh, these things feel so weird. They so bulky. Like, I can't even close my mouth. She was like, oh, boo, you just got to get used to them. You got to get used to them. So we took a little selfie or whatever. I ain't going to lie. They did look good. They looked okay, but they didn't feel good. So I was like, okay, let me give her the benefit of the doubt because she the professional dealing with whatever she supposed to do. So I lead her. 12 o'clock at night, my mouth go to hurting so bad, y'all. Like I'm in tears. I'm taking hydrocodone. I'm like, oh my God, something going on. But of course I didn't call her at 12 o'clock because I'm like, it's nothing that she gonna be able to do. I know the office ain't open. But as soon as 8 o'clock came, I text her phone. I say, listen, these things got to come out of my mouth. I've been up all night. I haven't been able to drink. I wasn't even able to drink a smoothie. I said it feel like my mouth is inflamed. I don't know what's going on, but these partials got to come out of my mouth. I still got these 8 veneers at the bottom of my mouth. 8 of them. 8 of them that can't come out. My dentist probably don't even want to see me because it's going to be a liability issue. It's going to be a liability issue. So now I got to find somebody to take these out my mouth and pay somebody to do the job correctly that you didn't do.
These veneer techs have been created because I think it sucks that cosmetic dentistry oftentimes can be so unaffordable, and that's not fair. Like, I have seen firsthand what it's like for someone to really just like need to fix their smile, and it's by no fault of their own. Some people's enamel is just a little different. It's not always poor dental hygiene that causes tooth decay and things like that. And so it's very unfair when someone can't fix their smile for a reasonable price, or that, you know, it's not covered by insurance. They always deem everything cosmetic, and I think that is such a farce. And so then you have, this is how this sector of veneer techs are created, because there is a need for affordable cosmetic dentistry. And so this is just what happens when you make things not affordable for the average person or the average American consumer. So I definitely feel for the people that have had issues with going to a veneer tech, right? Because they truly are seeking to improve their smile, their self-esteem, for whatever reasons may be. But unfortunately, the people that they're entrusting are not dental professionals, and they really should not be going to these people. So I just say, like, be cautious when it comes to these veneer techs. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, but I don't recommend it. I really say try your best to save up if you can, because the veneer tech is a cheaper route, and sometimes the cheaper route is not the best route and can actually end up costing you more money in the long end. So the newest thing that has been admitted when it comes to veneers is something called veneer breath. So everyone is now saying that the veneers be stinking, okay? And so this is when the veneers are just not properly done. So apparently when there's gaps or they're not sealed properly, bacteria can get trapped into those crevices and gaps, causing a bacterial buildup, which causes bad breath.
Got all of our teeth done. And here are 10 things we wish we would have known before we got veneers. Veneer breath. You will have some stinky, stinky breath. Only if they don't seal like the veneer or your crown like directly with your gums. Bacteria will get in there, your breath will stink. On that note, if they do not seal it all the way, you're more prone to getting cavities and or need root canals, and or your tooth can like literally decay and crumble.
Probably shouldn't be saying this, but veneer breath is real. I'm a cosmetic dentist and I do a lot of revision veneers, meaning veneers that were done elsewhere, and I can tell you exactly what makes a veneer stink. Number one are these chunky veneers that have a very over-contoured margin. And you can see these margins are sealed, but bacteria will just settle right in there. It's basically an additional ledge for things to settle into versus like this one doesn't have a veneer, so it's smooth all the way down. These are no prep veneers that we are redoing. Reason number two a veneer will stink is an open margin like this. This is a traditional prep veneer. You can see that it's just not a crispy seal, like there's a little opening, and that is where bacteria will go inside. Here's what will develop in that little opening. I shaved off about 75% of that veneer, and you can see that dark spot over there. That's decay that has been forming underneath that veneer because of the opening. And sadly, this veneer was done only a few months prior to seeing me right down the street from me. So all those people saying that veneers only stink if they were done outside the country, I call cap on that. This was done in Newport Beach.
That is such a shame to have a beautiful smile and beautiful teeth and then end up with horrific breath afterward. Like, is it really worth it? You know, when it comes to these veneers, I just don't know if the risk is worth the reward. And I really want people to understand that, like, social media has eroded our brains and has really made us believe that what we have is not good enough. And I mentioned this on my last video about lip injections and fillers and stuff like that. I understand, like, your mouth may not be perfect, but that's us being humans. Like, it is okay to have imperfections. You know, we're gonna have imperfections in our smile, and we can tweak things and make things better. That's why we have braces and Invisalign. Like, I did Invisalign, you know, in my adult years. There was things I wanted to tweak and stuff, and I can only imagine if maybe you have even a worse cosmetics situation. Yeah, like, go get it fixed, go get it done, do what you want to do. But I feel like now we're just starting to see people just going to get veneers because everyone else has veneers and we just like the way it looks and we want this certain type of smile. And in reality, we really don't need to be messing with our teeth. Like, if your teeth are strong and healthy and you've liked your smile up until now, like, be fine with that. And I just feel like don't get so into the allure when we see like these Insta baddies with the hair and the you know, with the lips and the veneers. You know, I can even look at it and go, oh, that looks really nice. I kind of like the look of that. But I'm like, bitch, your mouth is fine. Okay. Your teeth are fine. You don't need to be you don't need that smile, because truthfully, what ends up happening is that all those people start to look the same. And I just feel like I've seen men and women start to kind of have the same look when they get these veneers, and it's losing your character individuality. That's why you see a lot of people keep their gaps. You know, we see a lot of people that keep their gaps because it's unique to them, and there's like a certain type of beauty in it sometimes. So your teeth don't have to be perfect. We are perfect with how we're born. If you got a lot of staining, chips, decay and things like that you want to take care of, like, have a real dentist take care of that. And definitely save up some money to go get some nice veneers. But if you just have, you know, if some crushed white strips can do the trick, then just go get some crushed white strips, okay? I'd rather look normal and have normal teeth than have chiclets. And also, veneers everything comes with a risk. Whether it's expensive or cheap, they come with the risk, whether that be they break, they don't last, bad breath, the whole nine. So, guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think about veneers? What do you think about veneer breath? What do you think about veneer techs? I think that we should just try not to normalize getting our teeth done if you don't have to. Like, seriously. All right, guys, thank you for letting me rant and rave about the foolishness and debauchery of our world, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye.